Greetings colleagues. Today we are going to be showing you how to add a recruit using the data management services offered by Belela Technologies. It is an online data management service type of a service. So now there are prerequisites prior to you capturing a recruit. Now the prerequisites are the ID of the recruit you intend to capture, the metric certificates and post-metric if they are in. Now you initially start by navigating to your documents by using the File Explorer folder at the bottom of the screen, which you can locate on the taskbar. Once you click it, you will then navigate onto this next screen. Then once you're here, you will then navigate to documents. Then within your documents, you just simply point your mouse at any blank location, then you right click, then it will give you this option, then you choose new from the pop-up option. Once you choose new, you will find a folder there. You choose the folder, and then once you've chosen the folder, you then rename the folder to the name of your school. In this regard, mine is Motetema Secondary School. Then once you're done naming the folder, you then open the folder, and then within the folder you place your scanned document. In this regard, we have scanned this candidate's ID, then this metric certificates, then the qualification post metric. In this regard, it is an N+ certificate. Now you can simply name those documents as indicated here, Malika MS ID, so on and so on, so that you know that all these three documents belong to Malika. Then once you're done, you then close your folder, then you get back to your desktop. On your desktop, recommendedly so, you use Google Chrome. Google Chrome is the browser we will be using to access the DMS services, data management services offered by Belela Technologies. If you do not have Google Chrome, you may also utilize your Firefox, but recommendedly so, to avoid any complications, simply use Google Chrome. It is easy to get. You may download it. The majority of the time it comes with the operating system. So then you launch your Google Chrome. Once your Google Chrome is launched, it will send you to a Google search engine. Once you reach the Google search engine, simply click in the address link option up there, then begin typing in your address. Since I have typed the address multiple times, it will give me an option to complete the typing of the address via prediction writing. Now, the thing you have to make sure is that you type the address correctly as it is displayed, because if you do not, as such, you type it in a manner where your semicolon is not included, you will find that the search engine will give you a result for a search instead of navigating you to an address. So if you find yourself getting a result as if you are searching for a phrase, it means you simply left out other inputs of the address, as such leaving out a semicolon. Now you just have to go and put in the section point where it's necessary needs to be, and then punch in your semicolon, and then the address is back to being an address. And then once you click on go or punch on enter on the keyboard, it will then navigate you to this address. Once you reach this address, you are asked for your username and your password, which you punch in after you select the username with your mouse, which I will then indicate an insertion point. Then once all the required information is typed in, you will then sign in. Once you are signed in, you will navigate to the welcome screen of your school's information. This is your dashboard. Now your dashboard consists of the school service number and all the other information which relates to your school. You look at the information at the current school. As you can see, they have already captured there are 10 EAs and there are 5 GSAs. Now available EA vacancies are 0, GSAs are 0. Then you look at the information. Wherever you're not satisfied with it, you are able to edit the school's information. Once you click on edit the school's information, you will get these options. Whereas for example, yours is not an art school, you simply click the down arrow and then you will get this option to choose, and as such you will choose. Remember, our school is a secondary school, so I would choose secondary school, and then I will navigate choosing all the type of information that reflects the information currently at my school, and then afterwards I click on submit school edits. Then the information of the school is edited. Now as you navigate lower from the school's information, you also find the summary of the EAs according to how you have captured them. For example, it will tell you the gender and the total number of the type of gender regarding EAs, and also regarding GSAs, and also the category which you have placed your EA. So this is basically a summary of how many GSAs, female and male, and also EAs you have at your school. Then from then on, you navigate to recruits. Let me get back to the previous screen. When you're over here, you simply click on recruits, and then you will get this following screen over here. Then in your recruits, once you get there, you will get an option that says add a recruit. You click on it, and then you will get to this screen where it says enter the ID number of the recruit you wish to add as a recruit. Once you have entered that number, you click on verify ID number. You will then get this message whereby the ID number displayed over here is shaded for privacy reasons, but then it indicates the age of the candidate, as to based on age the candidate qualifies for the program. Continue below capturing the required information. So this implies that if the candidate's age is above and does not qualify, it won't allow you to capture. Now once that is done, you continue below to capture the information. As you can see, everything else is here. The first thing you do is simply attach an ID. Once you attach an ID, you click on choose file. Then once you click on choose file, this window will pop out. You then navigate to your documents onto Mutatema Secondary School, where you place your scanned documents. As you navigate there, you then afterwards are able to choose the ID which is requested for upload. Then it will indicate Maleka's ID in a PDF format is attached. You then write down the candidate's first names, the candidate's surname, cell phone number, and then the email address. Then in regards to disability, depending on the status, you click the drop down and then you choose the relevant status. And then also in regards to whether this candidate is a educator assist or a general school assist, you click the drop down arrow, then you choose the relevant status, and then you also navigate afterwards to say that does this candidate have matric. And after you choose whether it's a EA or a GA, it will let you know the requirement for that particular recruit to qualify to be a EA or a GSA. Then after that you indicate if they have the matric, and then once you indicate they have the matric, you attach the matric certificate. Then in the next picture, as you can see, the matric certificate is attached. Then they ask, does the candidate have a post-matric qualification? If they do, you indicate by choosing yes. Once you choose yes, you will then get an option to now attach that particular post-matric qualification. But then you would also have to specify what type of post-matric is it. Is it a certificate? Is it a diploma? Is it a bachelor? And in what field is the study based? Then after that you choose a file location. Remember, the file location is our document. In this case it is Mutatema Secondary School, and then we are going to be touching the N+ certificate. Then as you can see in our next picture there, we navigate all the way to Mutatema Secondary, which is in our document. Then we choose our N+, then we select open. Then in the next picture it is attached. Now you just simply have to check, post-matric, is it the N+? Matric certificate, is it the NSC National Senior Certificate? And then your ID, is it Malika's ID? Then you are certain now that everything that you have attached is correct according to how you named it. Then you click on the agreement that the information you are submitting here is in compliance with the BEEI guidelines, privacy and usage policies. You then now submit EA recommendation. Once you submit the EA recommendation, the assistant recommendation message will indicate that you have successfully saved the recommendation. Then the matric certificate upload will be successful, the ID document will be successful, and also the post-matric qualification will also indicate that it is successful. Then once all items are successfully uploaded, it will take you back to entering the following candidate by simply entering their number and clicking verify ID, and then you repeat the process all over again and again. And all the recruits will now be based inside the recruit tab. Now the screen you are viewing here, you locate it inside the human resource. For example, if you want to add a mentor or a SGB member, or you want to add another admin if you have multiple admins. The login we used for this to be possible, it is the admin login. Now the capturing is also able to be done when you are using the principal's login. But then preferably, if you have the principal's login, log in and then add your school's admin, and then log in as the school's admin, and then utilize that one for all this capturing, because the one for the principal is basically for employment and other things. Now this portion is where you log out. You simply click this wonderful looking faceless man, and then you click on log out, and then the screen you will get is this one where you are sent back to the welcome sign-in screen. Now colleagues, that is all you do in regards to adding a recruit. Hopefully this helps, and any challenges, leave them as a comment below. And then all the emails and the numbers in there are not working, please don't call me. Alright, thank you colleagues, bye.